Hi, and welcome to episode 100 of LTFM. So, originally, I was planning on doing like a big episode where I don't know, I do something special, I guess, but eh, I just didn't even think about it, and I was like, it's not even that serious. I'm just doing this, hanging out, having fun, and I'll talk when I have something to say. But I think that this is going to be a special episode. I got some good news to tell you guys about. But anyway, uh I was supposed to get up this morning at like well, I think I had my alarm set for 6 because I wanted to get up, get everyone ready, do all the stuff I need to do like at the house, and then I was gonna head out because I wanted to what is that? Like go out and record. Wait, no. What the fuck am I saying? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out the things I need before I get out of the car. But I was I was gonna get up early so I could do everything at the house so that I could leave the house and be back, like be out where I wanted to be by a good time. Um, I'm getting here about an hour and a half late, but it's all good. I wanted to just go out for a walk because I've been so busy at the house, like I haven't been working out. So I wanted to get back into that. I just wanted to go for walks on the weekend. Just like, a walk is nice, especially if you're outside. A little decompression kind of walk. So, yeah, whatever. It's Saturday. I am recording with some friends in a little bit. Ooh, a dog. Ah, I love a dog. But anyway, I was like, whatever, I'll get to it kind of thing. So I'm out here now. And that's all that really matters. I'm gonna take a couple of my keys off of here. I don't have to have the whole thing. Nah, fuck it. I'll take the whole thing. I don't even know. I don't put my phone in the pocket. Try not to get the thing to cut off. So anyway, we are going on a walk right now. I got some hot chocolate too, because I just felt like doing that. But hold on. Let me think. 'Cause I don't know. So, oh yeah, so I've been super busy. So lately, like in the mornings, I have been getting up kind of late. Like for a little bit there, I think it was like about a week. I was getting up every day at like 5, getting myself ready, feeding and cleaning the boys, feeding, cleaning mama's bowls, and then me and Ted would go out for like an hour-long walk. And it was so weird because it was like it felt just so easy for like that week when I was doing it. And then like the next week, my tits started hurting because if you're a chick, like you're gonna get your period. So they started hurting, and I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do anything. And so I didn't. And then it was just like, what the fuck? Like, it's been another week after that. Like, I don't know, because then I got my period, you know? And then that was fucking crazy. But yeah, so I was just like, Dad, I've been fucking struggling to get up at like 7 o'clock, which is late for me because I gotta be out of the house at what time is that? Like 8? No, 7, ideally 7:50. And like getting up in the morning, I have to do so much. So it's been a struggle. So I'm hoping that this week coming up, I can try to get back on track with everything. I was just like so busy because I was working up on all the stuff that I wanted to decorate with, like the house, for Halloween. And it was just, it was like a week and a half of me going super hard when I got home, right? So I'd get home, take care of the puppies real quick, um, probably like grab something to eat, and then like I'd go in the back in like the little area that we have to like do gaming and art and stuff like that. So I'd go back there and I was just fucking crafting. Like at first it was a bunch of like cutting out cardboard, painting, hot gluing. And then after that I was working on pumpkins because I bought a bunch of pumpkins from Michael's to decorate for the front door. Like, just to have pumpkins sitting out there so I don't have to get real pumpkins. And it was me getting those and repainting them completely and then having to like seal them and spray like protectant on them and stuff. So I was busy with that. And then after I did all those pumpkins, because I think I did, let's see, mm, I think I did nine or 10 pumpkins. I don't know. I had a shit ton of pumpkins I had to decorate. But after I did that, I wanted to decorate the bathroom, and I decided that I was gonna. I'd gotten like some small canvases because I seen a bunch of art that I liked on um on Michael's website, but it was like Halloween wall art. And I was like, bro, I'm not paying for that shit. Like, why would I pay you $70 for a 12-inch canvas when I can get canvas myself? Oh, the ground is very crunchy today. It's interesting. But and just paint everything because like I already know how to paint. So I just stole a bunch of ideas and painted that stuff. Then I had to wait for all those to set for at least 24 hours, and then the next day I sprayed them, and now my bathroom's decorated. I finally finished my bathroom yesterday. On Friday. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's a bunch of bastards out here. Oh God, why are they running? I'm gonna kill myself. But I made it to where I was trying to get to. Um, yes, I was just like so busy with literally everything. Like it was the craziest thing. I um, can I turn my camera then? Hmm. Um, I thought I would be able to turn my camera around, but I guess I can't. I'll just show you. Look at how nice it is out here. Something's bubbling in the water. But anyway, oh, a frog. So I'm here hanging out. I wanted, there's my hot chocolate. And yeah, right here, that little thing that I'm pointing to right there, my finger, that's a frog. That's a little frog body. So anyway, yeah, I was just so busy, but I'm really happy. I'm finally done with everything that I wanted to do. Oh, the tree just started shaking and like some of the water just falling off onto the froggo. So cute. Yeah, so I just wanted to finish everything because I don't want to be in October and trying to decorate. Like I just already had it in my mind that like, look, I want to have my decorations out way before October because it's our house. I love Halloween, and this is like one of my first times really being able to decorate inside of a house and outside of a house with Halloween stuff. And like, that's so sick. Like, I love it. It was a lot of work, and I think I only spent in total on everything, getting like supplies and stuff. I think I've only spent, let's say max 250, which is not bad because all of the stuff I can have for next year. Like I'm gonna take it down and put it away for next year, the year after that. It's awesome. And I feel really proud of myself for all the things that I actually made and how fast I knocked things out. Like, I'm really excited for Halloween. Oh, cool, my hot chocolate's not burning my mouth. I didn't know how long I needed to wait until it was gonna burn the fuck out of my mouth, or until it wasn't. But this is my first sip and it's great. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, so house is totally decorated. Let's keep going for a walk, but house is totally decorated. Looks awesome. I'm proud of myself. I'm feeling good. Totally done. Now, all I gotta do, worry about a Halloween costume. Okay? Um, I don't know. I have a lot of different things running through my head about that. Like, I was like, do I want to be him from Powerpuff Girls, Miss Bellum, or Mrs. Bellum? I think it's Mrs. Bellum. I don't think she was married. Not with tits like that. She was like, I'm keeping this job. And she was working with the mayor. I don't know, whatever. That bitch from Powerpuff Girls. Um, I was like, do I want to be like a goth Tinkerbell, which would be kind of fucking sick. I was like, I can get a dress. I could like fix the dress a little bit, like change it up, sew it in a different way. Or I could make a dress. Oh, almost stuck from the big spider. Yeah, lucky day, son. Yes, I was like, I don't even know. I don't know where I want to be, but I'm just thinking. But anyway, I mean, if I don't have anything, right? I was like, I have mask. I have mask. I could paint my face. I could do whatever I want. But we're getting at that. House is amazing. Oh, also, so God, towels for the kitchen. Halloween towels. They have little pumpkins and ghosts in them. I realized that for me, I feel like my go-to Halloween decoration kind of thing is pumpkins. Pumpkins and skeletons and like ghosts and shit. I like that because there's different ways to do decorations for Halloween, right? But like also I do like a little bit of like a horror kind of thing. So this is what the house is looking like. Sorry, I stopped to see if there's any frogs over here. But so like there's pumpkins, there's ghosts, and skeletons everywhere. That's what my towels look like. It's like you can go for witchy, where you have cauldrons and this and that all over. Which I do have a cauldron in the bathroom, a wax warmer. Um, you can go with all ghosts, you can go with all skeletons, go with all pumpkins. You have like a good mix of everything. It's just, it's awesome. I don't know. Oh man, okay, yeah. So I got stuff for the kitchen. I got towels. Sorry, I'm just like out here smoking it. And I'm just like going off because I haven't been on this path in a long time, and it's really pretty. Slow down. Take 5 deep breaths. How do you feel? What did you notice? That's cute. Why can I not turn my camera around? I was trying to see. Oh, it's probably gonna be backwards. Whatever. But look at how pretty it is. So fucking pretty. I turn the camera like this and there's a murderer behind me. But yes, I got like the 15th time back to the towels in the kitchen. Um, oh, I gotta keep. Okay, sorry. So everything that's in the bathroom is all like pumpkin. I got pumpkin garland that I hung up at the top, hanging on the sides of the wall. I got all the canvases that are in there that I painted. I have one that looks like a plant that has a bunch of eyeballs growing out of it. Another that's a ghost, but it's like a candle. Um, One is like an orange background with a bunch of white pumpkins outlined and then black cats hiding behind them, which is super cute. And then the last one that I have is like the main one that I had seen on Michael's that I really wanted, which was it was like a black background and it has like if somebody took like a paint knife and they scraped. Oh, look at that little toad. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, little friend. He's hopping away. I almost stepped on him. Yeah, so there's also the one like it just like yeah, like someone had a paint knife dipped in a bunch of white paint and like smeared it on a thing, but like in the shape of ghost. I was like, I'm never gonna pay for that. Fuck. Like wrong. So I made that. Oh wow, there's a huge spider web over there. That's kind of sick. And the sun's hitting it. Um, so that all looks great. I oh my God, I didn't even get to tell you guys. So this this is exciting. The other day I called Aaron and I was like, hey, I was like, what are you doing? Because I called him and like he's at work and I was on lunch. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm just hanging out here. He's like, I just made a quick stop. Um, I got a surprise for you. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you're really gonna like it. And I was like, are you pushing a fucking wheelbarrow? And he was like, yeah, actually, it's like a big a big cart that I'm pushing. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, you're really gonna like it. He's like, okay. He's like, but when you get to the house, I want you to let me know that you're pulling up. Like before you turn onto the street, tell me so I can go outside because I want to see your reaction. And I was like, okay. So, um, all day I was like, maybe he went like on Facebook Marketplace or something. And wow, that's a huge leaf. Hold on, I'm gonna pick it up. But I was like, yeah, maybe he went on Facebook Marketplace or something and like, mm, I was thinking like a Halloween decoration. Like maybe it's like some old stacky pumpkins, right? But because they were made like so many years ago, they're hella fucking heavy. And I was like, maybe he got a Santa. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, maybe he got like a big sick ass looking Santa or like a skeleton or something. I didn't even know what the fuck to expect. Or I was like, did he get like some kind of a box to put out front? Like, I don't know, a bench, something. I don't even know. Like my head all day was just like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck that shit could be. Like, what is that? Hot chocolate's banging. But I'm tired of holding the can, the cup. So let's drink this shit so I could fuck off with it. I'm all, I'm all out of breath. I'm not even walking fast. Also, all these acorns that are on the ground are making me roll my ankle. Here, I'm gonna stop here. Some of these leaves on these trees are fucking huge. Do you think that if you just had chocolate, put chocolate milk, you just don't drink it when it's cold, but you drink it after like 10 minutes of it sitting inside of like a car that's like 100 degrees inside, right? And you think it's gonna taste like hot chocolate? Or if I just take hot chocolate and I put it in the refrigerator all day, do you think it's gonna just taste like chocolate milk? Got you thinking now, don't I? All right, yeah, let's go throw this cup away. So anyway, I'm like thinking all day. I don't know what the fuck you got. Oh fuck! I don't know what the fuck you got me. I get to the house and I'm like anxious. I don't even know, but I'm like, it's gonna be something. I don't know. I'm gonna lose my shit if it's like he thinks it's that serious that he needs to be outside. I was like, it's gonna be fucking awesome. So I was like, hey, I'm coming. He's like, okay, get around the corner. I don't say anything huge. I pull up to the house. I almost jump out of the car with like excitement. So I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna go throw this away though. So I almost jump out of the car with excitement because I see he got me a fucking goose. And I don't know. I don't know if this is like that, if it's like this everywhere, but like out in all the places that I've lived, I feel like there's been hella people that just have those cement geese in their front yard and they're so sick. Like, absolutely love them. They look so awesome. Some people have them painted, some people um dress them up. Like, what? A goose? So I was so excited, like literally got out of the car screaming. And then he's like, I also got a gargoyle. What? So now we have a sick ass gargoyle in front of our house. Sorry, I couldn't breathe. A gargoyle. I'm hyped about it. What the fuck? We have a gargoyle and I have a goose. And better yet, he got a fucking outfit for the goose. My first goose and my first goose outfit. And he's got a little pumpkin hat on. Like his body is like a pumpkin costume. And then on his head, he's got a little pumpkin hat. It's like the cutest thing you're ever gonna see. It's so adorable. So that was like that's what happened the other day. And it's so I was just hyped. It was my favorite thing. But so now I need to just paint the goose, which I figured I was just gonna do paint him, like clean him, paint him, and then put like some sealant or something on him. I think they have like concrete sealer, like a spray or some shit. But that was awesome. Also, Benjamin is along for the walk today, just so you know. After this, what percent chance do you think you're giving it for me being able to remember that I have to go get lettuce before I go home? Because I'm not believing in myself right now. But whatever. I'll just I'll just have to go out later, later, later. So anyway, the exciting part about this episode is that I went to the doctor the other day, right? And I had to get the fucking that mammogram. Let me tell you about a mammogram experience. Sit down. Put your phone down. and listen to me. So mammograms take like your tits are just gonna be out for everyone to touch. First of all, put your tit on a plate that's connected to a huge machine, and it's not you that's putting the tit on there. You're walking up to the machine. Some lady's grabbing your tit. She puts my tit on the machine, and then she starts pressing the button. Well, she gets you all like set up on there, right? And she's like, I don't want you to be on your tiptoes. So like relax. So she she has me stand on like my feet, how they're flat, and then takes my tit that's already laying on top of the plate and pulls it, pulls it forward. So I'm like on my tiptoes again, and then lifts the machine up, and then it's like, okay, now don't move. So you telling me put your feet flat? I was like, bitch, I don't even understand, but okay. So that happened, and let me tell you, the skin around my fucking tits was hurting so bad because like she kept doing that where she'd be like, don't stand on your tiptoes and face this way and put your arm right here, and then she'd like put my tit on there, which was like, okay, cool, that's on there, but like, why are you pulling it so much? She was just pulling fuck out of my tit, and it was the worst thing ever. Check out this huge tree. Stick. So she kept pulling my tits. It hurts. And I just couldn't believe it. Like it was traumatizing. And then like the fact that she like just kept undoing like the rope thing, because I was like at times I was holding my other tit that wasn't in the machine because like I mean, when's the last time you just had your tits out for just like a random person just be grabbing? Like you know, like I don't even know what her name was, but she was all on 'em. And so I was just like uncomfortable. She's like, you don't even have to do that. You don't have to have your hand on there. And I was like, oh my God. So I was uncomfortable. But so that whole thing happened, and like after that I had to go do like the ultrasound thing because like she wanted me to get both of the tests done. And that one, like by the time I got into that one, I was so overwhelmed. Like, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, just having to get that other test." I was like, it was a little bit traumatizing, so I just need a minute. And she's like, "Oh, well, they're not that bad." And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's different for other people." Like, but I was just so uncomfortable. So whatever. Got those tests done, and fantastic news. There's no cancer or anything. Um, no cancer. I don't think anything. It's not even like lipoma. The whole thing was that it's just like extra breast tissue. So I was like, I guess that's kind of cool, but whatever. Because like I've I don't know. Like I was telling everyone that they were looking for it to be just like a lipoma, but everyone was treating it so weird, like it was gonna be something else, like like almost as if I was like nervous about it, but I really wasn't. So I was like, okay, because they're like, there's nothing to be scared about. Everything's okay, and I was like, I'm not thinking it's cancer, but okay, thank you. So, I mean, that's good news. Um, what's not good news? The amount of rocks I have on my shoe right now. But so I got that all done, and then I had the appointment with the surgeon yesterday. And the big thing about it was like my doctor was telling me, she's like, if it's breast tissue, you're probably gonna have to go to a breast surgeon because people are very particular about like breast and like things like coming out, and like it has to be a very particular surgeon. But I'll also give you a referral for the regular surgeon, right? So like had I had one for the breast surgeon and for the general surgeon. I don't know. So I had made some appointment with a regular surgeon first. So I was like, come on. She told me, she's like, when you try to go make a appointment for the breast surgeon, it's probably going to be a few months out because it's the only surgeon that does that in our network and in our area or something. I was like, okay. So I was like, fuck that shit. I don't even want to deal with that right now. So I'll make the other appointment. So I went to go see him yesterday. I get in there and there's like a student. She's like, look, if I come in and ask you some questions, and I was like, yeah, that's chill. So she came in, started asking me some questions, had me take my shirt off. I was like, okay, that's chill. And then um and then another doctor comes in, and she's not the surgeon either. But she's like, hey, just wanted to say thanks for letting my student come in. Um and then she wanted to ask me questions too. And she's like, the surgeon's gonna be in a few minutes. But you just keep your shirt off since he's gonna have you take it off anyway. So I'm like, bro, oh my God. I'm just sitting in this room, fucking basically naked. And I was like, ugh. You know, it's uncomfortable. Whatever. So he walks in and he's like, yeah, feels around on it. He's like, I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know what to tell you before you came in because on your test results, it shows that there's nothing there. Like, it's just extra tissue and extra fat or whatever. But he's like, but when you're here, now I see that like there actually is something there. And he's like, we could remove it. And he starts telling me dates because he's like, first, before you do it, we have to, what is that? We have to, what is that? Oh, have like pre-op test. So I had to go get like a EKG or whatever, blood work, and a chest X-ray. And I was like, okay. So I went yesterday, got all that stuff done, and now my appointment to have surgery is coming up soon. I think it's like a week and like 2 days. I'm getting it done. I'm like on a Tuesday, and I'm so excited. Like it was taking everything in me after I was walking out of that like hospital yesterday because I had to take all the tests at the hospital. Um, I was trying so hard to not scream in there because it's been so long that I've had this, and it's like made me so uncomfortable with myself, and I just can't believe it, like that it was just so fast. I'm really happy. So like if you see me out in public and I have my arms out, just know because I'm fucking feeling good. Don't ask me why you have a sleeveless t-shirt on. It's snowing outside. Well, you didn't have this big ugly. It's like a mutant twin that's trying to grow out of my armpit, basically. You didn't have this since you were 10. Let me rock no sleeves. But I'm so excited. So, so the plans are take that day off of work, get the surgery. He's like, as long as you're not lifting weights or like straining it, stretching it too much, you could just go back to work the next day if you want. I was like, okay, cool. Um, but I was like, wow, this is awesome. I'm so hyped. I just want to walk this path until I get to the bridge. And I'll turn around. But I'm so excited. Like, it's just a crazy feeling. Another crazy feeling that I had the other day. I came home and I got out of the car and I just stood there for a second. And I was like, wow, this is our house. Like this house is just our house. And I just was standing there and I like started becoming teary-eyed because it's just so it's such a good thing for me. Just having a house where I can just live and not be fucking stressed feels so good. I'm very proud of my house. Very nice, very comfortable. Usually smells pretty good. But I'm hyped. Hyped for that. I really am. Things have been going really well with the whole house part. Again, I feel like I've reached the point with this job, like most, because they aren't ran very well by management, is that uh, it's slowly draining me every day. Like even on the days that it's not that bad, I'm just like, ugh, and the anticipation of it. Like, is something gonna happen today? Because now I'm like, fuck, you know, just makes you feel like something's gonna happen, right? But I'm ready to try to find something different to do for work because it's not good when you get to the point where you're like, bro, when you wake up every day and it's just like, oh my goodness, horses, hello. Oh, I'll bring you guys up. Look at these horses. Can you see them? Wait, is that not the right thing? Hold on. What the fuck? Horses, right there. Hi, horses. So cute. Good morning. Oh, I love seeing a horse. So cute. So magical. I'm also taking a picture of this horse. So cute. But yeah. When it gets to the point where you're just like, fuck this shit, I hate being at work and whatever, it's like, you gotta find something different. That's not a good thing for it to feel like. So I'm gonna try my best to stay here. Oh, the horse is walking this way. And yeah, just do my best to go to work. I hate it. But the biggest thing is that I'm gonna get this surgery. I'm gonna feel so good about myself. It's gonna be awesome. Also, I'm just standing here looking at these horses again. Horses! So cute. Oh man, I couldn't imagine like just having horses. How sick is that? Big animals. Where the fuck is the bridge at though, bro? Where we at? I was like, I've been walking for 9 minutes. Oh, it's moving. Let me take my shoe off then, since it's filled with rocks. I walk in such a weird way, I feel like. Because I've been behind other people, right? And I feel like when they walk, they don't get so many rocks like in their shoes. But I think like my feet, I just like kick them up. I I always get stuff all over me. Annoying. Is there a mosquito on the side of my face now? Oh, you're off of me. I'll see you in a minute, horses. Walking over here. And I'm yeah, I'm just feeling pretty happy though. Great news for episode 100. Great news for me. Um, yeah, awesome. I will say though, when my surgeon was like talking to me, he was like, in my face because he's touching something to my armpit. Speaking of armpits, okay, so first of all, hold on. When when my doctor was like, people are very particular about breast tissue, and I was like, bro, if it was on my actual tit, like if I had a huge thing on my tit, yeah, I guess that'd be really particular. I'd rather go to a breast surgeon, but like it's in my armpit. Like I don't give a fuck. So whatever. So my surgeon was talking. He was like, yeah, so he was going over like all the risk and stuff. Like there could be like numbness in the area, um, swelling, whatever, like the normal shit. I was like, okay. And he was like, so I might have to make an incision from right here all the way to like over here. And he's like, I might have to take some extra skin off. And I was like, that's totally fine. I was like, cut out, do whatever you need to do. He's like, because I want to make it flat. And I was like, yes. Like, that's the point. I don't know why. It's weird. Because everyone, like, is talking so weird about it. Like, there's something in my armpit that I don't want to be there. It's ugly looking. I don't give a fuck if you have to scoop it out and it's, like, caved in. Like, fucking get that shit out. I don't care. I just want it gone. It's been pretty interesting. But, I mean, other than that, I had to get, like, this special wash stuff. And it was weird. Went to Walmart because I was like, they'll probably have it. So I went to Walmart, asked them, and she's like, yeah, I'll show you right where it is. She's like, you're not gonna be able to find it usually because it's not in a bottle like that anymore. I was like, okay. So she walked me right over to it, and I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And then as soon as she turned to walk away, another customer was like, excuse me, can I need some help? And she's like, yeah. He's like, do you have this? And he was looking for the exact same soap that I was. And it was so funny. I couldn't believe it. It was just like such a random thing to like happen, like, oh, I'm looking for it, you're also looking for it. But cool, I got that. Also, so I don't know, it has to happen for a decent amount of people, right? You follow people on Instagram, they follow you, maybe you used to work together, maybe you just only know each other from like places that you go or only from Instagram, right? It is what it is. Cool, whatever. So I've been seeing this girl that I used to go to work with. She got a different job, whatever. Doesn't work there. I don't work there. We still stayed friends like on Instagram. I seen her out in public one time, but I was like, bro, I'm out. I'm trying to get hair color and bleach. Like my shit's like I ran out. Like, I'm not trying to say hi to anyone. She called my name so many times, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, sorry. I don't talk to people usually. Like, I didn't know if they're talking to me or not, but I heard her call my name. I was just like, oh, fuck. Like, I feel like like if I'm out in public, I kind of just want to be left alone. I mean, if you want to reach out to me and do that, like, cool, but don't come up to me. I'm like, mentally, I need to be ready to have a conversation with someone or to just do something. It's just, come on, can't handle it. So anyway, yesterday when I was like at the surgeon's office, I was walking down the stairs. I was walking to leave, basically. I have my sunglasses on, and I looked down the hallway, and then when I turned back around, the person that's coming in is this girl that I used to work with, right? And I was like, fuck. I I hoped that she didn't see my eyes through my sunglasses, and I just pretended like I was like looking around at stuff. And then I just like walked out. I walked past her because like honestly, I don't want to stop and say hi to you nothing against you. Like, she was awesome. She was so fun to be around, and we used to hang out. She came over a couple times to my house. Like, I just don't want to talk. Like, I don't want to talk to you. And like, but I did notice something. So recently, she has had a baby, and I was like, when I seen her other times, or when she was just there existing, she just, I mean, she was just kind of around. That's all, I guess, like, she was present. But like yesterday when I seen her, it seemed like she was in her own little world. And when she was just walking around with her baby, like she had like looked at it. I picked this up in a couple of seconds, right? Maybe 2 seconds. But she just looked really happy. And I was like, look, I feel like she kind of noticed me, but then also didn't because like sunglasses, maybe sunglasses threw her off, right? But it was nice. It was nice to just see that she looks like she's happy, you know. I know before that I think she had like a miscarriage, even though I think that was like an accident, but like the first time she got pregnant. I was like, wow, it's good for her. She definitely seems happy and that's nice. You don't need me to say hi to you. I thought, why did you say hi to me when you seen you out in public? Well, you just looked happy enough. I didn't want to like add too much extra excitement on that with me just being myself, you know? Stupid. I don't know. That was nice though. Yeah, I can't. Like unless I'm going out already with one of my friends, they'll come up to me. I can't handle it. Oh man. The other day I was something I had seen. I think it was like a commercial or some shit. And there was like a someone out on there like working out or something, but they had their hair down. And then it made me think about like when me and my friend were going to the gym, how many people there just have their hair down? And I was like, Aaron, when you used to work out, didn't you tie your hair up? And he's like, well, no, even when I played football, I just like push it back and put the helmet on. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, 'cause yeah, I see football players and they have their hair down all the time, straight, or like if they have like dreads or braids or something, they have it down all the time. I was like, what the fuck? And then like so many people at the gym have their hair down. And I was like, I just could not. Like, even if I'm sweating, bro, I don't want to have like all my hair sticking to my neck. And he's like, well, maybe it's just because you're autistic. And other people don't really pay attention to their hair sticking to their neck if they're sweaty. And I fucking lost it. I was just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like, it blew my mind because it was like, is that just an autistic thing that I don't like my hair being on my neck when I work out because like I'm autistic? Or is it just like, no, that's a psycho thing to have your hair down at the gym and be like working out and sweating and on a treadmill and stuff. Can you help me? Like, because I just felt like it was crazy. It's crazy to hear because I'm like, am I just autistic? Another thing to bring out the fact that I'm like, I think I am. I think I'm very high functioning. Where the fuck is this bridge at though, bro? Like I've been walking for 10 minutes. I haven't got to it. I was like, oh yeah, in a second, I'm just gonna get right over to that bridge. But no, I don't know. But but thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.